Hi everyone, so this is me, Mrs. Squirrel. I just popped on because we haven't done a video in a very long time, and I know we let you all know that we had got a fan and that we were going to be doing a sort of micro camper conversion. It's not going to be a fan that we're going to spend a lot of time living in as such. It's a fan that will come with us with all our camping equipment. We have a nice big tent, which we absolutely love, but it's also going to be for short stays. You know, we're going to have the bed in there. We're going to have all our electrics and room to sit. So it's going to let us go out for a night or two, or we're going to take it when we go camping and just use it as a base. There hasn't been an awful lot of work done because it's been coming up on Christmas, and we do a lot of craft fairs too, so we've been using it as a fan, just getting stuff to and from camps or fairs, sorry. Mr. Squirrel has been working in the background. He has done a lot of work insulating. So when you look inside the fan at the minute, it probably looks pretty much the same as it did before, but it is now fully insulated. And this is where the work is going to start in the next couple of weeks. So I wanted to show you my job. Mr. Squirrel is very much taking responsibility for the inside of the fan. He has all his ideas and all his plans, and he knows all the how to make all the different stuff. And we're doing it on a budget. We're doing it pretty much with as much of reused stuff and reclaimed stuff as we can. That's what our business is, our craft business. We use reclaimed wood to make new things. So he is taking responsibility for that. I obviously will have some responsibility once that's all done in the decorating and the finer touches. But I want to show you what I am doing for now. And that is the outside of the fan. It's actually in very good condition, the fan, but it's what, 10, 13 years old or something like that. So it has a few dents and dinges, and there's a few bits that Mr. Squirrel's had to fix up. He's just sanded them off and, you know, cleaned them up a bit. But there's a few bits that we just want covered, and also we want it to look more like a camper van than a commercial van. So my job is to use this machine here. Now I'm going to turn around. Excuse the extreme mess on my craft table. It has been Christmas. Everything has been dumped on my craft table. Plus, I'm not the tidiest of crafters. But this is what I have that's going to make a big difference whenever we decorate the outside of the van. And I'm going to show you it now. So I'm going to turn you around. This is a Cricut machine. I have the Explore 3. It's not the fanciest of the machines, but it does a good lot, and it allows me to work with vinyl, and I have a program on my phone and different programs actually that we can use to design our own decals. So it means rather than buying decals in or having to just stick with what is out there, I can design our own. And I have lots of different colours. I'm going to show you my even messier vinyl drawer, which is down here. And I have all these different colours and types of vinyl. And I've already put the name on. I've already put a curial across the bonnet of the fan. And my next job today, I am going to make a little squirrel, which I have just cut out on my machine. I didn't think to make a video while I was cutting, or I could have showed you the cutting process, but I will take you over now and show you the weeding and putting together of a design for the door. So this is my cut vinyl. It is one layer of a squirrel design, and I have on me now, which you see how look, woo, looking very cool there. Santa Squirrel bought me these lovely stylish glasses that allow me to see. If I flip you around again, they give me extra light shining on my project, and they also magnify. You can't obviously see that, but everything's magnified so that I can see properly. The downside is if I look away from the project, I cannot see anything at all. And then I have this little tool, which is a weeding hook, and I am not doing this very well because I am looking through magnifying glasses and the camera on here. But what I do, it's quite hard to do this with the camera in the hand, but I'm going to peel back the scrap bits of the vinyl, and I will come back and show you once I have completed the weeding of this. Okay, so that's me back again. You can see now that the green layer has been weeded, and I also have a black layer here of the full squirrel outline. So that is the base. I've just realised that I haven't weeded out his feet, and I think there's meant to be some gaps in his ears there, but that's okay, we can do those after. So what I am going to do, I have attached contact transfer paper to this green bit, and this is typical. I had actually pulled this up to make sure that it was going to lift easily for me, because I tried to do the video already and couldn't get it to lift. So I had it lifted and put it back down, and it has restuck. But it shouldn't be too hard to just... It's much harder doing this with one hand. I need to find my stand for my phone before I make too many more of these videos. I am sorry, I'm probably giving you all motion sickness. But here we go. If I lift that up a little bit with the hook, it should stick on. There we go. It's going to lift. So it's now going to lift. Yay! Nicely off in one piece on the contact paper. And we have this. And we have the back one, which is nice, bringing to life. And I'm going to turn it around, and I'm not easy with one hand, but I'm going to line the two up. And there we have our squirrel. And this little guy is going to cover some touch-up work that Mr. Squirrel has done on the door of the fan. And he's going to be peeking out the side of the door. So when I get that done, I will show you how he looks outside. But this is how I'm making our decals. And as I say, it just gives us the option for a more personalised decoration rather than having to buy what's available online. So if you are into crafting, or you are going to be doing a lot of work on your fan and you want to invest, the Cricut machine is definitely worth having.
Go.
Okay, so here I have my finished squirrel that I showed you me making, and you can see here that this bit of the fan has been touched up, and we want to just put this squirrel, I'm going to put him so that he's sort of peeking around the door, but we've just decided now that we're actually going to leave his feet on the other side of the door. So I'm going to put it down here so that we cover as much of that as we can, and I'm going to just put him on like this and give a little rub to ensure he sticks. And this bit here is going to be the tricky bit, going around the corners and that sort of fold in the door. Paint maybe isn't dry enough. And then we're going to put him, rub him in as much as I can along here, and then I'm going to do the cut and thingy him round, and you can come back once I've got him all. And there we go. Hello, Mr. Squirrel.